The Pope is a lizard, and so is the Queen, who murdered Diana and got away clean.
And gets coupled up and ready to call.
Butter Judge, ready to go.
Oh, there he is!
Man, I was ready to roll.
Hey, you ready to play Theory, Truth, or Bullshit?
Yeah, man, my whole body hurts. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Alrighty.
Pretty good. It's a good hurt.
You feel good? Good hurt?
It's a good hurt, yeah. Real good.
No pain, no gain, bro.
Yeah, we really.
Yeah, you can't get pumped without the pain. You can't get swole without the ache. You can't
It's true.
push the plates without the arms hurting.
Good job. I didn't think there was any scenario where you would answer the phone.
At least not on the first
Yeah,
try.
earlier it was kind of a bad time, and I was like, I'm just laying in bed, reading. Like, I can probably take this call.
What'd I say?
Aaron, alright, it's a good call. At least earlier was, I assume by earlier was a bad time you were taking a shit.
What? I was just like eating dinner, taking out the trash, and showering and stuff.
That all sounds like a euphemism for taking a shit, but alright.
You know, eating dinner, then you gotta take out the trash. You know what I mean?
Alright, so this week's Theory, Truth, or Bullshit, so we don't keep you for too long, sir, is over Forrest Gump.
Oh, shit.
Alright, damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, this might not be nearly quite as good as you guys are hoping for, but we'll see. So, here are your Theory, Truth, or Bullshit options for Forrest Gump. 1, Forrest Gump's son
Bullshit.
at the end of the... Okay.
I agree.
Alright, so
Scott, would you like to hear the rest of the question?
Yeah, I gotta know the whole...
No, just say bullshit.
Alright, so 1, Forrest Gump's son at the end of the film is not his. 2, Tom Hanks was not paid for the role. Or 3, Forrest is actually a Doctor Who time traveler, capitalizing on his knowledge of the future.
oh my gosh.
Truth, bullshit theory, I think.
Truth, bullshit, theory.
Wait. What was the first one again?
Okay, the first one. Are you sure? You don't want to hear him again?
No. Let's do it.
I want to hear him again.
Yeah, I need to get
All right, so Scott, feel free to change.
So
if
Scott, you
really
get to hear him
want,
again.
But you will. Oh yeah. So 1, Forrest Gump's son at the end of the film is not his. 2, Tom Hanks was not paid for the role. And 3, Forrest is actually a Doctor Who type time traveler.
Yeah, I'm sticking with mine.
Truth, bullshit theory.
Okay, so Aaron and Scott both say truth,
Is that what
bullshit,
you said?
theory.
Okay, truth, bullshit theory.
Tyler?
Bullshit, truth, theory.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I thought like the call dropped or something.
Again, nobody is correct. Okay.
Damn.
I did not feel good about that one. So first, Forrest Gump's son at the end of the film is not his. That is the theory, not the truth or the bullshit. 2, Tom Hanks was not paid for the role. That's true.
Really?
Technically speaking, Tom Hanks was not paid for that role. There is like a kind of an exclusion for that, but traditionally speaking, he was not paid for that role. And 3, Forrest is actually a Doctor Who type time traveler. That was just me coming up with some bullshit that I was not very confident in. Yes.
Is that not what I said?
No. You, is that what you meant to say?
I gotta get real confused. At this point, I'm not sure.
Okay, fair enough. The theory is because of Jenny's past and the history with
She
her,
was a
like,
whore?
sexual, yeah, basically.
Right.
To put it politely, sexual liberation.
Well, yeah, that's why I assumed that was just true, because
Yeah.
she was a giant whore.
Yeah, there's a pretty good
So
chance
there's
that the child...
no way to know if it was his or not.
There's a pretty good chance it's not his kid. It's never completely explained if Jenny actually loved Forrest Gump or not, or simply saw him as a security
She didn't.
kind of blanket. Yeah, she definitely saw
I
him.
know.
I've lived
I know
enough of my
people like
life. I
that.
know she didn't. Fuck that bitch. Love is a lie. We all
Yeah.
die alone.
But yeah, basically it never explicitly says whether she actually slept with Forrest for any reason
do love
other than to say like, hey Forrest, this is your
I
kid.
take that back. Love is real. We all love Scott.
That's true.
Hates Real Scott hates all of them.
The truth is that Tom Hanks was not initially paid for the role. He instead took a percentage cut deal.
From Toys?
No, just for, I think,
Were there toys?
I doubt it. Probably, yeah, not really as much back then. He basically took like a percentage of all merchandise sold, or a percentage of however many people saw it in theaters, which eventually ended up making him $40 million. I think it had to do with purchases of the film after
Fucking
release.
Iron Man money right there.
Yeah. So he did not get paid for the filming of the movie or anything up until after it was released, and potentially, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was until it was released after.
So essentially what you're
theaters.
saying is your question was a lie.
Well, that's the bullshit part.
Not quite. Because he didn't get paid for the film. Traditionally, SAG rules say that if you do traditionally,
I swear I had that one right, and as he was reading it off, I was like, yeah, that's what I said, for sure.
I don't think so.
Apparently not.
Yeah, the bullshit is the Forrest is a time traveler.
I could see some nerd on like Reddit being like, yeah, so here's the thing.
Well, there is some interesting facts about that. One of the weird fun facts is that every time they start a new time loop, Forrest Gump is wearing the exact same outfit, or at least the same shirt, like a plain white and blue plaid shirt, every single time they start a new time period. So that could kind of lend credence to the idea of him being a time traveler.
I could
But
see somebody being
That
like,
part was the
well, in season
theory,
13,
right?
episode 7 of Doctor Who, he plays ping pong, so obviously that would lead into the assumption that Forrest Gump is from Doctor Who.
yeah, more or less.
And that was the theory?
Bullshit.
That was the bullshit.
Yes, I can't follow this at all.
Tyler's drunk. Tyler's lost.
I'm drunk. Other Tyler's lost. That's how bad it's
I
gotten.
feel just fine.
I wonder, like, was he big back then, or was that like his breakout, like, big movie?
I want to say
Well, he had
was.
done, like, big before.
Well, I was gonna say when it was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did big. He'd done like Sleepless in Seattle. He was pretty
Wait, he had
well
already
known.
done Sleepless in Seattle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He was known. Yeah, double check me on that.
He was big enough to do a fucking movie for free.
Yeah, he was known. However,
for free.
he wasn't the first choice. Was kind of part of the deal. Like I think he was the third or fourth choice. I'm trying to remember. There were a couple of weird actors that I recognized all their names, but I'm glad none of them did it.
How much money did Bubba Gump make?
The actor?
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't learn everything about it.
They cut his salary in half, if you catch my drift.
Oh,
I
you're
hate
so
you
It's
so
a war
much.
hero, man.
That's a war hero.
He's a fictional
And
character.
It's a fictional war hero. You show some
Boat.
fictional respect.
Bosom buddies.
Yeah, I want to say he was like relatively known, but he wasn't huge. However, he wasn't the first pick, but he did. Tom Hanks did. I think he just had like a feeling about it because I did read something that said that within an hour and a half of reading the script, he called and accepted the role. Like he literally received the script, read the whole thing, and then basically just said like, yeah, I'll do it.
Updates.
But under
Seattle was
under
the
these.
year before Forrest
Really,
Gump.
really. I guess it's kind of like Jonah Hill and
Yep.
what's that movie? He's like, I'll take the 40 grand or whatever. Just give me the-
The chance to work for Martin
Wolf of Wall
Scorsese
Street.
in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, like whatever the legal lowest wage you can make
60 grand.
as
60,
a
yeah.
SAG actor. He was like, give me that, please.
Yeah, like they'll only pay the lowest. And he's like, I don't care. I get to work with Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese. Absolutely.
And then there was a scene of him running through a bunch of people, jerking his dick. She's beautiful.
I think I was actually.
It was small, it's probably his.
That's cool. Good for Tom Hanks and Jonah Hill.
Well, if it was a fake dick, it would have been bigger. Like Mark Wahlberg's fake dick in, what was that, Boogie Nights?
Sure.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I'm just aware of it.
And the new world order will brainwash your kids and use MK Ultra to hide what they did.